Hey guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get this Scar inspired makeup tutorial from Disney's The Lion King. I'm super excited about this tutorial and I hope you guys are ready, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome back. So if you've watched my JAAACK-O-WEEN videos, my Halloween tutorials, then you might be able to guess what the first step is. What is it going to be? Of course, I'm going to block my brows, so make sure you click the link in the top right hand corner to check out my detailed tutorial on how to block your brows. So I'm going to have my brows magically done and we can move on to the first step. So I'm taking my handy dandy nude eyeliner pencil and I'm going to sketch out the different features of the face. So this was pretty time consuming. This took the longest out of everything, but if you really focus on kind of the outline of everything. By the way, I switched over to a brow pencil just so I could see it a lot better because the nude wasn't really picking up too well. So I switched to my brow pencil. Anyways, like I was saying, if you really take your time and figure out the outline of this, of all the features of the face, then you can just paint over it and kind of color it in like a coloring book. So that's why this part did take the longest and I did mess up quite a bit. So the sketches that I was making around like my cheek area, that's going to be wiped off and redone in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and do the brows now, and I'm just going to sketch them out. They're just very straight and then very arched. And because he's a lion, and a male lion at that, we are going to make them a lot more thick than these little skinny pencil Sharpie brows that we have going on right now. So I'm filling it all in with the brow pencil that I'm using, but we're actually going to use black face paint here in a second to define that a bit more. Again, I'm just creating the shape of all the features and outlines of everything. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just looking over to the side at a reference picture so I can try my best to get these features of Scar down. They were kind of tricky. I've never done an animal look before, and you know what? Doing animal makeup is very challenging, let me tell you. If you are, I mean, some people just, they got the skill, you know? This was a struggle for me. I don't naturally have the skill to transform into animals. This was very hard. So now I am going to outline the shape of Scar's eyes. And at first I thought I was just going to draw this like kind of squarish shape from my brows. But after like looking at the picture and different angles of Scar's face, I decided to make, I don't even know how to describe this shape I'm making. I feel like it's probably just easier to watch what I'm doing rather than listening to what I'm saying, because I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest. And of course, we can't have a Scar makeup look without an actual scar. So I'm going to create a little half triangle on the top of my brow and then under the eye area. That kind of just lines up together like this, and then we can go in with the face paint. So I'm taking a reddish orangey brown shade. I just mixed in a bunch of colors to create this shade, and I'm going to paint around basically the inside of the face, and I am working just on the top half of my face first because I didn't know what to do with the bottom half of my face yet, so I just took it one step at a time. So we're just going to focus on the top half, and that I'm going to paint this color. And it was a little shiny, so I did take my setting powder and a beauty blender just to mattify it. Now going in with my black face paint and a little detailed brush, I'm going to start outlining everything, starting with the brows, and then I'm going to outline the scar, and then the black around the face, because that's going to kind of frame our face and be part of the mane. So I'm going to take that and just fill in what I can that I know is going to be black. So I'm going to fill in the top part of my face because, again, I'm not starting on the bottom half of my face because I have yet decided what to do with that area. We'll figure it out. Next, I'm going to go in with a brown eyeshadow and basically fill in the entire shape that we created around our eye. So I'm just placing eyeshadow all over that area. That's going to be the shape of Scar's eye. And one thing I found easier to do is to work on everything that needs color, like the browns and the whites. Work on all the colored things first, and then you can take the black face paint to outline afterwards. I found that that was the easiest way to go about doing this. So start with all of your light colors first and then do the black last. I also went ahead and took my black pencil liner to line and wing out my eyes just to help define them more. And just like the Jafar video that I did, the Jafar makeup tutorial, I extended the wing onto the inner corner as well. So now what I'm doing here is mixing a few different shades of pinks and reds to create the perfect scar color, and we're going to fill in the little scar above our eye, or through our eye, I guess I should say, because it goes on the top and the bottom. So now moving on to the part I was dreading, I am going to try to sketch out and outline the bottom part, and the reason it was so difficult is because I had to incorporate like the hair-like features, so like his little white beard and then the hair on the side of his cheek. I'll insert a picture right here so you guys understand what I'm talking about. And I've just never been good at drawing fake like hair or like creating hair texture with makeup looks. Anyone remember the Beauty and the Beast fail that I did? I did this look a few months ago, but I wasn't happy with it, so I never posted it. I only shared it on Instagram, so only my Instagram followers would have seen that. But here I am just tracing out the nose and then the mouth, which is just kind of a straight line, and I'm gonna make him frown because he's grumpy. Scar is a grumpy kitty. So I'm just, yeah, I guess I don't really need to talk now. I'll just play music so you guys can watch what I'm doing. I feel like that makes more sense than me sitting here trying my best to explain what I'm doing, because half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so fast forward, let's take a pause and just point out the different things that I did here. So as you can tell, I am done with the brown color, all the fur that is around the face. I finished filling that in, as well as the black around the bottom part of the face and my neck. And then I also darkened the perimeter of the eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell, I added a little bit of black shadow around just to create some more depth and shadow. And then we filled in the little white beard. We got the nose and we got the mouth. So I think it's looking pretty good. All we need to do now is add the whiskers. So this is the finished makeup look. So all we have left to do is grab our black wig. If you have dark hair already, I would just recommend maybe teasing it or curling it to make it a little messier. But here is the black wig that I have. It's just a cheap wig that I got from like Party City or the Halloween store or something like that. I can't remember, but here is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was so much fun and quite a challenge for me. I don't think animal makeup is my forte whatsoever, but I'm glad I challenged myself and I tried it out because it was really fun, and I've been wanting to try a scar look for the longest time. So here is what I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!